You think your shower is safe, right? The one place where you can close your eyes, let the water run, and forget the world outside. But what if, while you stood there, naked and vulnerable, someone was already inside your house? This is the true horror story of the night. I learned that even the sound of running water can hide something far more terrifying. This isn't a movie. This isn't a campfire tale. This is real. And it happened to me. It was a normal night. I had just gotten home from work. The streets outside were unusually quiet, too quiet, actually. But I didn't notice it until later. I tossed my keys on the counter, scrolled on my phone, and thought, finally, a hot shower to wash this day off. Everything seemed ordinary. But here's the thing about horror. The scariest nights usually start that way. I mean, what's the worst that could happen, right? Famous last words. The house was dim. I like it that way. But as I walked toward the bathroom, I swear I heard something behind me like the shuffle of feet. I told myself it was the floor settling, or maybe my imagination. You ever do that? Convince yourself you didn't hear what you just heard, because the alternative is too terrifying. Yeah, I did exactly that. I turned on the shower, steam filling the small bathroom. The mirror fogged, and as I stepped inside, I felt this relief. That moment where the noise of the water drowns out the silence of the house. But silence can be comforting. The shower's roar that can hide things. It can hide someone. Halfway through, I thought I heard something. A faint thump just outside the bathroom door. My heart skipped, but I laughed it off. Probably the pipes. Primera told myself, except pipes don't breathe. And I swear I heard the faintest inhale. I froze, hands midair, shampoo running down my face, the water pounding against my ears. I stood there, listening. Nothing. Just steam. And my own racing heart. I rinsed quickly, telling myself I was being paranoid. But then, the shower curtain moved. Not much, just the faintest tug. Like someone brushed against it with their fingers. I ripped the curtain open. Nothing. Just the bathroom. My towel on the rack. My clothes folded on the sink. Empty. But here is the part that made my stomach turn cold. My towel wasn't hanging the way I left it. It was on the floor, like someone had pulled it down. I shut off the shower, every sense on high alert. I stepped onto the tile, water dripping from me, every drop sounding like thunder in the silence. I grabbed my clothes and listened. That's when I heard it. Footsteps. Slow. Heavy. Moving down the hallway. Inside my house, I didn't even dry off. I crept to the door, pressing my ear against it. The footsteps stopped. Then, a whisper. Too faint to make out, but definitely not my voice. Not the TV. Not the neighbors. It was inside my house, and just when I thought it couldn't get worse, the bathroom doorknob turned. I stood frozen. Naked. Wet. Completely defenseless. The doorknob rattled once, then stopped. My breathing felt like it would give me away. I didn't move. I didn't blink. Finally, I grabbed the only weapon. I had, a glass perfume bottle from the sink. Pathetic. Right. But it was something. I counted to 3, yanked the door open, and lunged into the hallway, swinging wildly. The hallway was empty. Nobody. Just shadows stretching long across the floor. I checked the front door. Still locked. The windows closed. Every corner of the house empty. But the air was wrong. You know that feeling? Like someone just walked out of the room a second before you entered. That heavy presence. Even when you re alone. And then I saw it on the foggy mirror back in the bathroom. A message traced with a finger. Nice shower. No one had been in the house when I checked. No signs of forced entry. No footprints on the wet floor. Nothing stolen. Just that single, mocking message. To this day, I don't know if it was a person or something worse. All I know is I don't feel safe in my own home anymore. And every time I take a shower, I check the mirror first. That was my true horror story. Someone was in my house while I showered. What do you think it was? An intruder, a spirit, or something that still lingers, waiting for the next time I let my guard down. If you dare, click here for the next nightmare story even darker than this one. Butt Bay, Warned. Once you watch it, you might never look at your own home the same way again.